I'm Chas, and I am in Fort Collins, Colorado. And today is my daughter's birthday, her 16th birthday, the one she's videotaping for us or recording for us today. So happy birthday to her. Thank you, Hometalk, for having me. Thank you, all of you, for being here today. We are going to get started. We are going to be making things that can be used for birthday parties, bridal showers, baby showers, just different gift ideas. But we're just going to start with something really simple right away. So this is a pinch rod. It's a really big one. This one's kind of a heavy duty one. And you just tighten this screw once you adjust it to the size you want and the spring in here, and then it has a little give as you squeeze it into place. So just something simple to do if you're tired of taping up these holiday banners, birthday banners, or whatever you're celebrating. You're just going to take, whether this one has strings, so I'm going to slide this one on, but you could easily just, do this next step if it didn't have that. So you could use either clothespins, or these came off of hangers, and they're skirt hangers, the kind that clip on to your skirts and pants and different things like that. So I'm going to use these ones today because this one's a little bit beefier, and I'm just going to go like that to secure it in place. And where are you guys watching from? I would love to know. So tell me where you're watching from. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to squeeze this in your window. So like we have a bay window in our kitchen, and I would just squeeze this in the window to just hang it up. And then there's no tape, nothing like that, because Lord knows when I tape it, it seems to fall down 500 times. The other thing you can do with it, which I'm going to do with it right now, is if you have a mantle or a different place you want to set it, you can just use that pinch rod to set it up. And again, no tape, no scuff marks, nothing like that, and you're done. So that's the first thing. That's just a little tip for everyone in case you guys think you might like something like that. If you do, pass it, share it with somebody else who might like that idea. And we're going to move to the next thing. And as I move to this next one, I want to tell you there's a giveaway today, and it is, what's the best birthday gift you've ever received? And to be eligible for the contest, we need to answer the question and share this live video with someone. So 2 things to qualify, and tell us where you're watching from, and then what's the best gift you've ever received, birthday gift. Okay, this is just a wreath form, and I got this one at Dollar Tree. And then these are just a bag of bows, and as you can see, they were 97 cents, and I think I got them on Christmas clearance, winter clearance, whatever you want to call it, and I got them for 25 cents. So I just got my hot glue gun here, and I'm just going to stick the bow on the wreath form. And then I'm just going to kind of go back and forth. Sometimes you have to flip it upside down because you're kind of guessing right now as to where that is. Like that. That next one I can see that's already loose. So I recommend kind of going all the way across your bow here, like that. And then when you're done, you'll flip it over and then secure it. Again, with some more hot glue just to get it into place. So you're just gonna go around. You can make this any color theme you want. So if you have, a baby shower and you wanna do pink and blue, you could do pink and blue. If you have wedding, you can do wedding colors. If it's a over 40 thing, you could do black. But, so you're just going to continue doing that around, and let me show you the one that I made, because I chose different bows. And this is the one that I made that they'll share with you on the post. So, you just keep going all the way around until you get all those bows on there. So if you like that, please share that with somebody, and if you, you can give it a thumbs up too if you like it, or some hearts. I always love those. And then you'll see on the back here all the hot glue, and I reinforced each bow with some more glue. So it looks pretty yucky from the back, but I think from the front it looks fun. And we have hung this up for 2 birthdays in our house, my son's birthday and my daughter's now, her birthday. We have it hanging up too. So if you like it, share it. And thumbs and hearts are always appreciated. And we'll move on to the next one. So it's really simple, just hot glue and bows to a wreath form. Okay, next we're gonna move on to either a gift idea or a party favor. Just something you can make. Again, you can make it a craft with your friends. You can make it as a gift. But this is from the Dollar Tree, and it is a coffee mug, a travel mug. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it up. So it's got this insert. It's meant to be a creative mug. So it comes with papers inside telling you how you can color this that they give you, or you can cut another pattern out and make your own. So I'm gonna set those aside. And this is Mod Podge, which is basically a glue. And it's made for crafting, but you could also probably use Elmer's glue just as easy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna paint that in there, and I'm gonna go all the way around it. So again, if you wanted to, you could use Elmer's glue or something different, but this Mod Podge stuff is pretty great. And you don't have to worry about it. It will dry clear. So right now it's going to be really white, but that's great because then you can see where you're painting. So I just told you my daughter's birthday is today, but when is your birthday? Tell me when your birthday is. I'd love to know. My birthday is next week. Okay, so let me put the lid on this for a second. So when's your birthday? And have you noticed, Brielle, where we're tuning in from at all? I know it's kind of hard to video and go. So while I dump, this is confetti. You can use glitter. This is just that confetti stuff. So I'm going to be dumping this confetti. You can get this at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. But I'm going to dump this in. And Brielle's going to tell me where you're watching from, where she's noticed.
Wisconsin, South Carolina, Minneapolis, Kentucky.
Well, thank you for watching and thank you for being here. So I'm just spinning this around now because I just want the glue and all that confetti to touch. And I can see that I missed a little spot. So you just go in and fix that. So one thing I didn't do, which would probably be wise, is to pour some of that Mod Podge into a separate container so that I don't dip that confetti back into, oops, I don't need more in there. I don't dip confetti back into my other Mod Podge and contaminate it. All right, so that is pretty coated in there. And so it's pretty simple. You just take the extra and you dump it in here. So I hope you're telling me when your birthday is. I'm just gonna say happy birthday to everyone right now. No matter what time of year it is, it's your unbirthday today if it's not your real birthday.
Very unhappy birthday.
Yeah, very unhappy birthday, but it's a happy birthday today. All right, what you do with this now is you would let this dry for 24 hours. If you want to, after it dries, you can put another layer of Mod Podge over the top to kind of secure it, or you could spray a little acrylic sealer because you don't drink out of this part, so that would be fine to do that. So I'm going to show you, then after this dries, you will stick this insert back in there. So this part will always come out to wash. You never have to wash this part. I mean, I guess if it gets yucky on the outside, you'd spot clean it. But if you do get water in here, Mod Podge is water-based, so it will wash out, but you could just touch it back up. So a completed version of this mug. This one's drying, that's why you see all the white. And then you've got a travel cup, that's like a party. So if you like that, please, I appreciate the likes and I appreciate the hearts, and share this with somebody else who might like to make a gift for somebody or make it for themselves. And I will put this one over here to dry, and we're going to move on to this coaster. So the coaster came from the Dollar Tree as well, but you could get Just a ceramic tile from like Home Depot. Protect it. So keep telling me when your birthdays are. I like knowing. Happy birthday to everyone. Okay, just Mod Podge again, same thing. Just covering it. Okay, we're just making sure. Little technical difficulties. Thanks for hanging in there with us. So I just Mod Podge, I can never say that word. This coaster, and I have the confetti sprinkled on it. As again, once again, I kind of missed a spot. No big deal. You just add a little more, and then you will sprinkle that on there like that. So again, I was asking what the weather's like where you're at, because where I'm at, it's been raining, it's been sunshine. We've had a ridiculously weird, well, it's been Colorado weather. Stick around 10 minutes and it changes. All right, so there it is. Let me get rid of this glitter and put this down for y'all to see. So that's the glitter coaster, confetti coaster. Again, you could do it with glitter, confetti, you know, anything sparkly. And then again, what you're gonna do with that is you're gonna let that dry for 24 hours, and then you're gonna Mod Podge on top of it. Now again, it's water-based, so if you get a place that's kind of humid, which there are a lot of places out there, like Minnesota where I grew up, is humid. So you can just put a top coat of nail polish on this. So again, another layer of Mod Podge, let that dry, and then you're gonna put this top coat of nail polish on there to seal it and make it solid, and then the sweat won't just make a gooey mess, because again, that Mod Podge is water-based, so it will get goopy if it soaks too much, but you can spot treat it okay. The other thing you could do is spray an acrylic sealer. So again, a completed version of this, not a whole lot different, but this one has the 2 layers of Mod Podge and the acrylic, well actually I used the nail polish on this one, so it's ready to go. So now you have a coaster and a mug, so they can go together. So if you like that, thumbs and hearts are always appreciated, and share it with somebody because maybe they'd like to make it too. All right, so what type of cake do you guys eat on your birthday? What's your favorite? If somebody says, what kind of cake do you want for your birthday? What kind of cake do you tell them? I would love to know. Oh, one more thing on that. So I bought these. I found these actually in the automotive department. And it's just a sticker with a letter, an initial sticker. So my daughter's name is Brielle, and I'm making one of these mugs for her. So I'm going to put this sticker onto, well, this one's wet, so let's just demo it on here. I'm gonna put it on one of these, so then her initial will be on her mug. And I call her B, so that kind of works for us. So anyways, moving on to another party thing. All right, cleaning up the space for everyone and moving stuff out of the way. All right, here we go. So again, this would be great for Mother's Day coming up. This would be great for bridal showers, baby showers, birthday parties. What we're about to make is a lemon salt scrub. And you could substitute sugar or salt. It's interchangeable. Some people like salt scrub, some people like sugar. The really only difference is I like salt because it's a little coarser. But what sometimes happens is if you have a little cut somewhere on your body and you use salt, salt will sting. So that's why some people like sugar scrubs better. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put up, I actually wrote the recipe for everyone too, so that we could see it as we go along here. So we are gonna put in this bowl 1 cup of salt. And this is just regular table salt. You could use rougher, coarser salt if you wanted to. Are you guys answering that question? Mm-hmm. Good. That's what I like to hear. I like to know birthdays. And what was the other one I asked, Brielle? Do you remember? Weather. Oh, and cake. That's right. All right, so 1 cup salt. Now, I'm gonna add next, this is canola oil. Any oil will work. So you could use vegetable oil, olive oil, almond oil, you get the point. This is a 1/2 cup of this. The reason oil is good is it's absorbent into our skin. So in the beginning it goes on the surface, but it will soak in, and that's the important part of this recipe. So any oil, but not baby oil. That does not soak into your skin. Okay, now I just have regular lemon juice. So see, most of these ingredients you guys all have in your house right now, I think. You could use lime juice if you'd rather have lime juice. This is 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And that's really for the aroma, but there's a little acidity in there to help with the whole thing too. Now I'm gonna mix it all up. There is a piece of confetti in there, I see it. Just to that mixture. So you might see it separate over time too, and there's nothing wrong with that because it stirs right back up. So again, that is just a, what you do now is you rub it on your hands and then you wash it off in the sink, and the oil soaks into your skin, making it nice and soft. You can use this anywhere, like on your legs and your arms and, you know, that kind of thing too. So what I did is we did this for Brielle's birthday party a little while back, and I just scooped it into these jars. Whoops, we forgot to turn our phone off. Sorry. Okay. Just like that. We just put it in a regular, you could use a recycled jar, a mason jar, like that. And then the girls decorated their jars. What would you decorate your jar with? What would you do to your jar? They did the nail polish dipping for it, but what would you wrap it in tulle? What would you guys do? What would you do with this jar if it was your gift to give? Then I wrote a recipe card for each girl that had the instructions talking what it is, mix and then scoop on your hands and body and rinse it off. You can use it in the shower too. Again, Mother's Day is coming up. And then what I did is I also gave them a spoon so they could scoop it out. And I just looped that around like that. See if I can do this backwards. And then I just tied it in the back. And of course they had decorated them like I said. So there you go. Now you have a gift for somebody special or yourself. So if you like this, thumbs and hearts please, and share this with somebody else. Anyone you think that might like to make this. I really love this stuff. I think it's great. And it's really good for your skin. So I'll move this over by the other party stuff we've got going on. All right, moving on to the next one. Clearing the space. All right, next we're gonna make something for your room, your door or your window. So we have a shower curtain ring, and you can pick any ones that you want. These ones came from Dollar Tree again, but you could pick any one that matched your home. And then you're gonna need lots of ribbon because we're gonna make a window and door divider. So what I'm gonna do is I've cut this to the length of the door. Brielle has picked all the ribbon out she wanted to, and we found ribbon at the fabric store, at the Dollar Tree, at Walmart. And I'm just gonna tie this onto the shower curtain ring. And depending upon your ribbon, you will do, you know, single knot, double knot, etc. Okay, so shower curtain ring. Then I'm just gonna fast forward here. Imagine that I've done that to a bunch of them. And this is a pinch rod again. This is a smaller pinch rod that I'm holding. And this one's a twister. So this one twists to the sides of your door. So we're gonna carefully move, without me wiping out, over here to a doorway just so you can see it. Now you can make this for your window. And again, if you're making it for yourself, you could go with a theme. And I've already sized it to this door. Turn the light on here. There we go. This is my laundry room. But you just spread those out, and again, pick your ribbons to your liking. She picked the ones she liked, your theme, and then you just hook them up there and you go through them. You can move them out of the way if you don't want them. So if you're gonna, you want to get through better, you just move them out of the way, space them out. And then you've got something great for either yourself or a teenager or a kid's room. My son, we have a lot up here because my son had one in his room as well. So, if you like that, thumbs and hearts please. And we have one more project for you today. This one is actually created by my daughter who's filming. I'm just recreating a different version of it, and then we'll show you her version. This one's pretty great though, I think she did a great job. So what we're gonna do, you are gonna pick your theme, whatever it is. It might be a year, it might be a date, it might be a word, and I printed out these numbers. Are those kind of straight? I think they're kind of straight. These numbers I printed out just online, free printables, and got them online. I was wondering for you guys too, what's your favorite birthday memory? What is your favorite birthday? This is just painter's tape. What's your favorite birthday memory? I love birthday memories. Thinking back, there's so many. Okay, that's just to hold it temporarily. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Okay, so my daughter's 16. That's why I picked the number 16. Again, you could pick, this was for a wedding. Maybe it's the wedding date. Maybe it's a year. Maybe it's, says the word girl if it's a baby shower. So now I just spaced out some holes. It's really hard to see because I kind of did them on the black line. And I did them on the black line here. But I wanted you to see kind of how I did that. So I just spaced them out. And this is just a punch. I used to call it a nice pick, but my husband corrected me recently and said no. So this is just poster board. You could pick whatever color you want. And I'm just going to go along here and punch holes in all those spaces that I marked. So you guys writing down your birthday memories? I hope so. I love reading those stuff. And again, please share this with anybody who you think might like to make any of these things. I will go read your comments, so thank you for leaving them. And thank you for all the shares and all of that. So I'm trying not to bend my poster board while doing this so that you guys can see it. Almost done. Don't forget, it's the last chance for the giveaway. You want to win the tote bag, which I forgot to bring that out today. It's because I'm using it. But yeah, don't forget, you have to answer the question that's pinned to the top of this live, and then you also need to share this post to be eligible. Okay, there we go. So, I'm going to peel these off now. Yay! And then what I've got is a strand of just regular lights. You can use battery operated if you wanted to. And then what you're going to do on the back side of this is you're going to just start sticking the lights through. Except for I should probably do it from the end, not the beginning. Thank you, real. That's a really good idea. So if you were worried, most of the time these just stick in here just fine. But every once in a while you get one that's a little loose. You just add a dab of hot glue if you wanted to. Now, this is the first time I've made this one, so I probably should have mapped out my lights a little better to make sure, because I picked a 50 strand, and if I get all the way to the end of this here, I may run out of lights, but I know that I can fix it later. All right. What's something, so again, this is for her 16th birthday. I'll show you what she made for hers if you haven't seen it already. But what would you make? Do you have something coming up you're celebrating or somebody's celebrating? Do you have a baby shower that you could do something like this with? Maybe a wedding, maybe a special birthday. You could write words like the word love. You could make hearts. All right, there we go. All right, so can you get through there okay? That same little easel, I'm going to borrow that for a minute. That's all we use. Just a little easel like this from the Dollar Tree or Walmart, and you're going to stick it here like this. Okay, now we're not done yet. Here they are. Now what we're going to do is we're going to personalize it. So I've got some thumbtacks here. And we're making this. What are you looking at?
Thumbtacks, sorry.
Oh, thumbtacks, sorry. Just regular thumbtacks. I'm like, what's happening?
Okay, sorry.
And I'm just going to start. And these are copies. Don't worry, these are not my originals. This is her birth. This is when she was 1. So on and so forth. This is each birthday now. And we're just going to go around and put these, you could plan it all out first. Map it all out the way you want it to be. And then if you're wanting a border for your poster board, you could, go to one of the teacher stores, or sometimes the dollar store has them too, and buy the perimeter board first and put that on. Or we could go back to this idea, because this one's for a birthday, and you could glue on some bows, right? All the way around here like that. Okay, so I would keep going and, get all her pictures up there. Fast forwarding, there's her last one she did with her friends. And then it's all filled up, say it's all filled up, and you plug it in, and you've got a nice light up poster board for any celebration that you have. So if you'd like that, thumbs and hearts, and again, I'm gonna fill this all the way up with photos, all the way around here. And then I might add some bows for touches and stuff too. But let's go over to Brielle's here. Let me plug hers in. This is the one she made, and this would be really great for a graduation. She made it for her school spirit. So her school colors are black and green. So we bought green lights, and then she prints out pictures every so often, changes it up, and then fills it with all kinds of pictures of her memories from the school year. So if you think she did a good job, send her some hearts and thumbs, please, and share this with anybody who's got a special event coming up who might like to make this for something too, because I think this is such a simple, inexpensive idea, and it's so great for celebrating, and it's so easy, and kids can get involved with this too, as like I said, she made this. This is all about her. I'm so proud of her and all the work she's done. And tonight she's going to be inducted into National Honor Society, so we're just extremely proud today and having a great time. So again, thank you for all the thumbs and the hearts and the shares. We really, really appreciate it, and I hope that you'll maybe make some of these exciting things too. So last chance on the giveaway, but we'll recap here. So we made the birthday bow wreath, hot glue and bows, pretty simple and inexpensive. Make it as fancy as you want. Buy those fancy bows if you want. We talked about hanging your banner up This is just sitting on my mantle, but these pinch rods are great for in your windows too. We made the confetti travel mug and coaster you can make it as a gift or a party favor. And then we made the lemon salt scrub. Mother's Day is coming up. That'll be a great gift for Mom. And then we made the ribbon. Sorry, Brielle, not to make you run. The ribbon, you can make that for your door, or you can make that for your window. Again, personalize it for your needs, what you like. And then lastly, we made our light up poster board, which mine I'll finish in a while and I'll add some bows, but then Brielle's is the one that's for like her school spirit. But again, great for weddings, baby showers, birthday celebrations, all kinds of great things like that. So I was wondering if we have a winner. She's scrolling, she's looking.
Sorry, what, Jordan? Jane Paul.
Oh, congratulations, Jane. And thank you everyone for watching. I will be here again next week. We'll be making some Mother's Day crafts, so I hope you'll join me and some gifts. And you want to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another live. So hit the subscribe button, please. And tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the next live. And don't miss it. It's going to be a great one. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.